Bit 16, you've never seen a review like this. Weird old games you cannot tame, this world that you miss. SNES Man is the champion, he is 16-bit. SNES Man is the champion, he is 16-bit.
Hello, my name's SNES Man. Today we're going to talk about Super Mario Kart, the game that pretty much jump-started the racing genre as a whole. But is it still a classic game? Has it aged well? Let's take a look. Mario Kart, the game that shone light on my dismal childhood. Let's play one-player mode in the Grand Prix. And let's get down to gaming. Mario Kart lets you choose between 8 different characters from the Nintendo universe. Each one plays slightly differently, but for now let's start with our main man, Mario. Let's see, we have 3 different tournaments to choose from. Let's pick Mushroom Cup because it's the easiest one. Count us down, Lakitu, and now let's burn some rubber. Mario Kart blasts off with a really fun, exhilarating start. Just hold down B and steer and you'll be racing ahead of your foes in no time. Geez, the thrill of this game just makes me want to spout out stupid racing cliches like, "Eat my dust!" Mario Kart really controls well too. B is the gas, the control pad works the steering, but also it uses L and R as jump buttons. Yes, you can jump in a racing game. It's a really subtle move. Apparently if you hold down the button you can do a power slide like in the new games, but I never got the hang of it. The jump is a feature that hasn't been in every Mario Kart since then. Like Double Dash, for instance, didn't have that feature, but it did have the power slide. Now, a thing that I really wish they had kept in more of the games was the coins. In this original version of Mario Kart, there are coins scattered around every level. The more of them you collect, the faster your character can go. This is a cool feature and it adds an extra challenge to the levels. It's kind of a shame that they didn't include this in some of the newer games. Luckily, there's one thing that the series really stuck to hardcore. That's using the items. Super Mario Kart came out with a lot of creative items, and this kind of thing hadn't been seen before in racing games at all. You've got the banana peel that slips up other racers, the zigzagging green shell, the homing red shell, the star, and a couple other items, all of varying usefulness. It has a kind of interesting item system. The worse off you're doing, like say last place, the better the item you'll get. This is a cool system because it helps players who are doing bad to have a chance of winning. But they didn't overdo it in this game. If you're first place, you still have a good chance of keeping your lead. Now for the newer Mario Karts, I can't exactly say the same thing. Blue shell. But of course, the original Mario Kart has its own fair share of frustrations. My main gripe is that the computers can cheat. They have some moves you don't have, like Peach can throw poison toadstools, and DK Jr.'s got those stupid banana peels. It's no laughing matter to be tripped up by a freaking ape. It's humiliating. Was it really necessary to give your enemies superpowers? Isn't this game hard enough? It can be pretty challenging when you first play it. Now, I wouldn't say it's as hard as the newer Mario Kart games because it's very simple, but it's still a challenge to unlock the last cup. And that's the one you want to unlock because it has all the cool levels like Rainbow Road. But that's not to say the other levels aren't a ton of fun too. You've got fast-paced racetracks, spine-chilling ghost houses, Bowser's Castle, a snowy place, and a beach. The tracks are all very interesting and fun to play through. In fact, the design is so good that they repeat these same levels in lots of the new Mario Kart games. That shows how little they've aged. If you can still entertain kids today with the same stuff you pumped out in the early 90s, then that shows you've got a classic on your hands. It was also really innovative for racing games in general. True, F-Zero came out first with its cool 3D graphics, but it just didn't have the same spirit as Mario Kart. Mario Kart brought in items, battle mode, and all kinds of features that racing games had never seen before. For instance, it put a huge emphasis on characters for once. Choosing a character is a big part of the strategy in this game. Each one of them controls subtly differently. You've got Mario and Luigi who are well-rounded, Yoshi and Peach who are a little less stable but have good acceleration, And you've got some pipsqueaks like Toad who have great acceleration. And the heavyweights, like Bowser, who take a long time to build up speed but can get really fast. This adds a lot to the replay value. You can just keep on playing and trying out new characters and it's a blast. Super Mario Kart's gameplay has actually aged really well, and the game overall has aged well. Just look at the graphics. Pretty spiffy, eh? Well, they're no 3D masterpiece, but they sure look smooth and nice even today. The colors are all vibrant, the scaling is smooth, and you get a good sense of the speed. And the music rocks. That music just puts me in a good mood. Another thing I like about the game is the multiplayer. In this era, there weren't a lot of racing games where you could actually challenge your friends. Like, look at F-Zero. That didn't even have a two-player mode, but Mario Kart, awesome two-player mode. Not only could you race each other and compete for the first place cup, but you could also fight each other with battle mode where you use items as weapons. This is a great mode and I still love it to this day. Things to make it better. Get rid of computer cheating. Add more level types, not just variations of pre-existing levels. And finally, put in more situations where the jump is useful. These are really minor complaints though. Mario Kart was a real turning point for racing games and a truly brilliant classic. On my scale, Super Mario Kart scores a 9 out of 10. So that's Mario Kart, a classic game, and if you haven't played it, I really suggest it, racing fan, Mario Kart fan, or not. It's just a blast to play, and it's cool to see where the roots of the racing genre really started. So, until next time, I salute you. This has been SNES Man.